I did my brackets. Did you guys do your
You know what?
brackets?
I did not put in my bracket. I think it's too late now for me to do it. But I told Peter we're going to share. We'll
That's
share who.
Well,
fun.
I communicated with your son yesterday, Kathy, because I picked TCU to beat Purdue.
Oh,
And he was like, "Really?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Who wants Purdue to win?
I hope
Nobody.
We're
TCU
Big Ten
wins.
girls.
That
So
would be
if
awesome.
people don't know this about us, but we love the Big Ten. We all went to Big Ten schools.
Yeah.
But Purdue, no.
Welcome to Three Little Fishes. We're three sisters who grew up in the Midwest together, but have since spread across the country. I live in Los Angeles.
I'm in Nashville.
And I live in Philadelphia. We are all married with children. We've all had careers, but now we stay at home with our families.
We've all been through ups and downs that come along with life and have always helped each other through, shared stories, and laughed together.
We welcome all of you into our daily conversations and hope you have some fun with us.
So let's jump in.
Welcome to podcast 2, Three Little Fishes. Let's check in with Linda first.
Hi, girls. I'm happy to see you.
Hi.
Hi.
So today, my second daughter is coming home from school for spring break, which I'm super excited about. She just sent me her little drive share thing, which is amazing.
Oh,
And I
that'll be
asked her
so
if she,
nice.
I know, I'm so happy. She's been working so hard. So this is our last spring break. We have 3 kids, 3 different spring breaks. But I asked her if she wants anything in particular, and she's like, "No, just something homemade." So I'm excited to see her.
So what are you going to
With the
make her?
spoiler.
I think I'm gonna do a pork tenderloin, and I think I'm gonna do some risotto.
Delicious.
That sounds
Mm,
delicious.
it does.
Now, will you do a
Yeah, I haven't
dessert
made
too?
risotto in a while. No, she's not a dessert girl.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Mm-mm. I don't need dessert in the house because I'll eat it. And that's a no bueno. So yeah, I'm excited to see her, spend time with her. She's working a lot next week, so when I get her, like today and tomorrow, because she's not working tomorrow, that'll be
That's
very
great.
satisfying.
Super
What
fun.
about you, Kath? What's going on?
Well, let's see. I've been sick. Last week I had the flu, which was no fun. I'm just trying to get ready to go on spring break, and I feel like since I was sick, nothing got done, if you can imagine that.
Hmm.
And I've
I
been
don't know
in
why
it.
your house is any different than my house.
But I feel like I've
Same.
been doing nonstop laundry, and I think I'm seeing the light. So I can finally maybe start packing myself. But yeah, I've been just
What's
trying
the
to.
weather like down there?
It is a little chilly, honestly. It was really nice like a week and a half ago, and now it's kind of gone back into the 50s. But it's beautiful out. Like I look out, it's green, it's getting lush, and spring has sprung. Like my daffodils are blooming. Like everything's blooming, but it's cold. So I'm ready to
I
get
mean, in Florida,
to
like, what are you
Florida.
going into
Well,
in
I want to just
Florida?
circle back. I mean, you like what's cold in Pennsylvania? Like, I see you wearing a turtleneck. I mean, how cold is it?
Well, it was chilly today, and I have to go to school later, and I don't like being cold. Like I think it's 50 something today, but it's really breezy.
Um, yeah,
So that also adds chilliness, you know?
it does. Hmm.
So I'm looking forward to getting into the 80s in Florida.
So is that what it is? It's in the 80s in Florida,
Yeah,
where
I
you're
just
going?
looked.
Nice.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
That will be nice. Yeah.
Hopefully it will not rain, but I don't care. Just a little warmth would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll have a good time.
Yeah. How about you,
Mhm.
Nancy?
So things here have been kind of rough. As you know, my son had to have surgery on his septus. and a septum. And it honestly, I didn't really know anything about that kind of having to do that. And it was tough. It's been a tough process. He's a tough kid, but it's been really hard. And his was a severe case why we had to do it. So the recovery has been hard.
Yeah.
And, he's also a teenager. So even though he's tough, it's also been a little challenging,
Yeah.
and it hasn't been fun for anybody to try to.
The poor
So
baby.
anyway, I will say we're a week post now, and he's doing much better. So that's great. I'm super grateful for it. I think it all went well, and hopefully his quality of life will be much better because he was
Yeah,
having a
I
breathing
think.
problem. So I want him to be able to breathe.
For
So
sure.
I feel like
Reasonable.
it's doing everything it's supposed to, and I'm really grateful. And I just, was doing some reflecting the other day of just this is a small little bump in his road, and it's minor compared to what some people go through. Like,
Right.
so I'm super grateful that he's going to recover and be better than ever, and think about other people who aren't so lucky. Like, if
Right.
your health is super important. And then also just thinking about like caretakers. Like, I've been doing this for a week, and I'm super tired, and I realize how quickly it is you don't take care of yourself because you're so focused on everybody else. And so having some empathy
Mhm.
for that a little bit, and just
Yeah.
kind of trying to just really be grateful that we're pretty lucky.
He
Yeah,
owes you
for
probably
sure.
a big hug after this is all over.
I know. I
A
think he is.
movie time of your choice or something.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so we're just
Rom-com together.
we're just getting through it, and we're heading into spring break next week too, so it'll be nice for people to not, well, Riley hasn't been able to go to school, but my daughter is super excited
Yeah.
to have a few days off, and she just wants to be able, because we're lucky enough we live in California, so it's getting warm here, and she has
Yeah.
access to pools, and we're going to get to see Tim's aunt and his cousin, so she's looking forward to that, and she really loves Easter
Yeah. Easter's
and
so fun.
everything that comes with Easter. So
Yeah.
a little joy in that. So,
We did some Easter eggs over the weekend, had a little contest.
oh,
I came in
Who
third,
won?
sadly,
oh, who
but
won?
our friends did, their son did. He did a carrot. It actually was quite cute. It had like a little
That's just like we
like
do that. We
top.
do that too.
Yeah.
Of
We do too.
of like we decorate eggs, and then we have to rate them. I mean, nothing like mom and dad making us competitive as growing up, where we had to like, for pumpkins, for eggs. We keep, and now
I know,
we've
but
carried
I
on the
love it.
tradition.
I did like a
We
little
do that
bunny
too.
egg, but it didn't win.
You love the bunny eggs. I feel like that's your go-to. I feel like you do that
Well,
every
this one
year.
had a bows. I made it like a little feminine bunny.
And you know what? Mom always does the flower.
Yes.
Like she,
Yes.
Yeah.
Dad always does
yeah.
some sort of like intricate drawing of some sort.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't have the patience. I'm just like, I really just do like I'm vanilla when it comes to this. I do like one color, and
Me
I'm
too.
like, look at how bright and vibrant this color is. It should win.
I am not that creative, and so I usually end up doing like a tie-dye one, and it never
Yeah, those are
wins.
cool.
So we'll do ours next weekend when everybody gets home for the
Well, we
holiday.
had to do it early since we're going to be gone. And then I got the kids just some candy and a beach toy, like a football for the beach and pool for them to play around with.
Yeah, fun.
They probably will get something when we're in Florida, I'm sure. So the Easter Bunny's doing minimal this year.
We don't do anything for Easter.
I mean, minimal
really
for us
candy.
always. We've
Yeah.
never. It's just, we just appreciate the like spring and rebirth, and
Yeah, this
like,
time of year is just
yeah.
fun. And then
Yeah.
March Madness starts,
yeah.
which is
I
kind
did
of
my
fun.
brackets. Did you guys do your brackets?
You know what?
No.
I did not put in my bracket. I think it's too late now for me to do it. But I told Peter we're going to share. I told him kind of my picks. And he's like, okay, noted. So we'll
That's
share
fun.
Well, I communicated with your son yesterday, Kathy, because I picked TCU to beat Purdue.
Oh,
And he was like, really? I'm like, yeah, I don't want Purdue to win. I want TCU to win.
oh,
Yeah, for
that's cool.
sure. Who wants Purdue to win? Nobody.
I hope
And
TCU
we're Big Ten
wins.
girls. So
That would be
if
awesome.
people don't know this about us, but we love the Big Ten. We all went to Big Ten schools.
Yeah.
But Purdue, no. I don't want
I
them to
feel the
win
same.
over TCU. Yeah. So we had
Very
like
good.
a little text exchange yesterday about that.
So I just want to tell you, Linda, that you're in my head because I'm like jumping to like I've been thinking a lot about health, and we've been talking a lot about like fitness. Like as we're getting, I have a big birthday coming up, and I'm like it's really inside my head. And you keep saying, and I've been trying to do more reading about this, about how we need more protein. So this morning for breakfast, I ate yogurt with fruit and granola, and it had 16 grams of protein. And I thought you'd be so
Good.
proud of me because
I'm so proud of you.
I loaded up on some protein this morning.
I love that.
That's good. I know
Yeah.
protein is great for you, and it makes you like more full. That's what I
It
found.
does. Yeah.
Like when I'm starving, I've been doing these protein bars, and I really think they help.
Yeah.
Like,
What brand do you like?
Okay, what are those brands that have the peanut butter from Whole Foods?
The
that
Aloha
you showed me?
bars?
Aloha bars, yeah.
Yeah, that's
And
what
then
I
I
use.
also
Aloha
use
bars.
pure
I
protein.
think I got you on that.
Yeah, I like
I'm gonna
those.
take credit for that.
But the pure protein bars I like too. My kids also are using these mega bars. They've got like 32 grams of protein in them.
So I wish that my kids would eat those protein bars, but they think that they have like an aftertaste, so they won't eat them.
They do have a little bit, I feel like. I think the Aloha bar has the least aftertaste, but it's a textural thing too. I think you have to sort of,
Yeah. I think you
make
have to get
peace
over
with.
it. You just have to be
Yeah,
like,
you have to kind of make peace with that and just know you're getting the nutrition
it's
that
not
you
a 100
need.
grand bar. It's like a protein bar that's supposed to be good for you.
Right.
Right.
I
This is
agree.
not candy.
Right.
It's not
Sorry.
candy. But it looks like it should taste like candy.
Well, I wonder if there's a way to make it so you could. I wonder if there's a way to make it yourself that wouldn't have the aftertaste, or is it just like the protein powder in general that you can't not have some sort of aftertaste?
I don't know,
haven't
Nancy.
found
That
a
would be a
protein
good
powder
thing for
that
you
doesn't
to
have an aftertaste.
like try and whip
I
up.
don't know.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know. I don't know. It was just
I don't know
was
either.
just an ask.
I had some sprouted oatmeal and I put a scoop of protein powder in it and I made it with water and cinnamon, and then when it was almost cooked I put in like a half a cup of raspberries so I could get my fiber in there too. So I
that
think
does sound good.
my breakfast I think was like 32 grams of
Oh.
protein.
You kicked my protein's butt. It doesn't sound so good after that.
You guys would be happy. I had a protein bar and my collagen
Mm-hmm.
water, and then I
Mhm.
had some fried ham.
Wow. So
So I thought you'd be
can
proud.
you feel a difference?
Well, I felt full after I ate it,
Good.
which I guess is
Well,
the
that's
point,
what you
right?
want. Yeah.
Not to
And
still be
two,
hungry.
I think, eating a balanced meal every single time you eat is key. But then the thing about protein is as we age, I keep reading that we lose muscle mass. And in
Right.
order to maintain muscle mass or build muscle mass, we have to have protein in our diet.
Right.
And I think so often we forget to add, like, I know I was very protein deficit in my lifestyle until maybe like 6 months ago when I was trying to be mindful about it. And I really do feel like it's made a difference because I have more muscle and I just have more energy because I have more muscle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it feels, it's the whole combination of stuff.
Yeah.
So I was doing my workout this morning, and I was loving it. And I'm going to tell you, I did two things that I love, love, love that was in this workout. And one of them was that Russian twist where you hold a weight and you sit and you lift your legs and then you twist and you hit your elbow on either side. I love that. And then like the full plank where you do the hip dip where you hit, your hip on one side and because it gets those obliques, which are just so hard to get. I
Yeah.
feel for me, they're hard for me to get.
I need to be better. Like, I'm good about I move a lot for sure, but I'm not good about weights. And I know I need to start to do that. But I think that I never loved it. So I don't know what my roadblock is, that I have a hard time being like, I need to find some sort of routine
Yeah.
and just do it.
That's what I think. You know, when I moved here to Philadelphia like 10 years ago, my neighbor was just trying to be kind to me, and she invited me to join a fitness class that was going to be at school with this trainer. So I started doing, Nancy, like you're saying, just he would do light weights. We do squats with light weights. We do upper body exercises. And then I just have been doing that for so many years with him. And then when COVID came, I ended up, because we couldn't go to school and do the fitness anymore. So then we started Zooming the class. My friend and I Zoomed it with him. So I work with a trainer once a week. And I really do think it does make a difference using weights, because I feel like I was starting to get like the chicken wing, like your arm looked like flabby. And I feel like now there's no chicken wing. And I
Yeah,
do
I
feel
love that.
stronger and I feel better about myself. I mean, I'm not perfect by any means. I could do more, but I try. And then I think like you, Linda, I've been doing like the Peloton. I run probably 4 days a week. But I did a class this morning that was the sit-ups, kind of like you were talking about with the Russian twist.
Mm-hmm.
I was dying this morning, but
I know it's so
just
hard.
doing it was good, and I felt better about it. So
Yeah.
I know
think,
Tim's
like,
always telling me to like do like, we have like the Apple, you have all that access to like the Apple workout, or I don't know what the word is for it, but like we have access to Apple, and he's just like, you should just get some of these classes. They're so good. He
well,
uses it a
even these
lot.
the Peloton app is reasonable. It's like about $25 a month, and you can have access to all those classes too. Or Linda's
Yeah.
girl, who was the girl that you used, Linda?
So I follow Sarah Preston, and then I bought this like monthly subscription to the Faster Way. And so all the workouts change during the week and every day, but they're all 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So, I think the secret is for everybody is just to get into a routine, a habit. It's a
Yeah.
habit. So
Yes.
you have to kind of schedule your life and make it a habit, which is,
I think
it takes a lot of discipline to be habitual about certain things.
Right.
And I will say, like going on spring break, like last week, I was in Florida and I did move my body, but I didn't have access to fitness equipment. I didn't have access to a lot of things. And so I didn't do the workouts really the way I would have normally because I didn't have access to weights. And then I came home and got back into my habit. So I feel better,
Yeah. I
back
mean, having a
in
routine, I
routine.
think, is very important, because
Yeah.
then your body craves it. Like, I think I feel so much better after I run or work out. And I
Yeah,
think
me
too,
too.
just, you're having a big number, Nancy, this year. And I had that big number a few years ago. And I think I started noticing the decline, in just trying to like keep up. It's like, it is like you lose all that collagen. And so it's harder to like just maintain what you have. But like, I
Mhm.
remember when I couldn't even do a push up. I couldn't even do one. It was like very hard for me. So
Mhm.
now I feel like at least, you got to keep your shoulders strong. I think that's important for anybody the aging, because you have to be able to
I
like
agree.
pick up a bag at the grocery store, lift things. Like your every
Yep.
day goes away if you cannot lift.
Well, I think you're talking about that functional health, like being able to
Yes,
get up and down from the floor, or
right.
lift a bag,
Exactly.
like, all that functional health stuff. And then too, like our bones, we need it. We need the weight
Yeah.
bearing stuff, and we need the toning to help us, live our lives like the best we can.
Right.
Not to
Yes.
scare you, Nancy, but your 50s are,
Yeah. You
Well,
look
I
good.
just think about just in general of just prioritizing. Like it's hard to prioritize yourself because you're constantly being pulled in different directions, right? So it's like
yeah,
practice
totally.
each a little bit. Like for
Yeah, we have to take care of ourselves.
yeah, like I'm always telling my kids and my husband, take care of yourself, take care of yourself. But I really don't follow my own advice. I take care of I put everybody else's priority in health above my own is what I realize. And I need to put the mask on myself first and then take care of everybody else. And I feel like that's hard to do for me for
It
whatever
Yes,
is.
reason. I don't know
it
why.
is hard
Yeah,
for
I
everybody, I
I think
think.
I think all women do that. Most women do that. It's just in our nature, but we should change that because
Right.
it's not, it doesn't work for us,
Right.
long term.
Totally.
You know.
100%.
All
Well,
right.
what are you guys doing for I won't see you for Easter. So will you'll have your girls home, Linda, for Easter?
I will. We'll have everybody home. It's just going to be the five of us. So we'll decorate eggs and just, hang out. Hopefully the weather will be good. If we can get a hike in, that would be incredible. But just like a little downtime. And then after that, um, Jack and Rich go to nationals in Pittsburgh for hockey. And then I get to go to uh, Mother's Weekend. I just ordered my t-shirts, my matching t-shirts for our Mom's Weekend.
Oh, that'll
Oh,
be
how
fun.
fun.
I know.
And
And then
Kathy, you'll be with
you'll
mom. You'll be with mom and dad for Easter,
I will
right?
be in Florida, and everybody, Peter and the boys are coming down. And my son from college will be joining us as well. I think that we're going to try and they want to do a fishing charter, I think, and maybe play some golf.
That sounds nice.
So I'll be there for Easter, which will be nice. Well, I'm sure we'll do a brunch or something, but we'll be together.
Yeah, that sounds
that'll be
nice.
nice.
We're having some friends over for brunch for Easter, which will be nice.
I look forward to talking through that menu with you because maybe I'll do a brunch with my people too.
Yeah, brunch. That's what I did last weekend. It was fun.
I love brunch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and eggs, brunch and eggs, I think.
yeah.
I love that.
What's for dinner tonight, guys? Well, we know what Linda's having. Kathy, what are you gonna do?
Well, today's an interesting day because my two sons have a lacrosse banquet, which
Oh.
they're going to have dinner provided. And I actually have to go
Oh.
to school and help out to like set up for 65 people I think they're having chicken parm. So, but I don't think I eat that. So I may I don't know,
That's fancy.
sa-
Chicken
Yeah.
parm.
a salad maybe. I don't know. Nothing fancy.
So
Yeah,
in this
I mean they try and really like create an environment, as a team for these kids, and they have several dinners throughout the season. So
that's nice.
it's kind of fun.
So it's not an awards banquet. It's just a banquet to
No,
have the
just
kids like get
a
together.
team dinner.
That's so fun.
I love that.
Yeah.
What about you, Nance? What are you going to have for dinner?
So I think that I'm gonna do Linda, you gave me that cookbook, that Southern cookbook. I don't remember what her
Mhm.
name is. The
Mhm.
pastry book. And I think that I'm gonna make because Riley's having a hard time eating still. So I think I'm gonna make a pastry from there, and she has a recipe for a deep dish spinach pie, and so I think I'm gonna do that to kind of get some
That sounds
veggies in,
really
but
good.
make it a little bit homey. So I'm gonna try to cook from this cookbook for the first time. I've been reading it,
I
like
love
I've been always going through it, but I have yet to make anything. So I'm gonna try
Yeah.
that, and then
Yeah, let us
Um,
know.
Johanna wants to make for today. She wants to make. She's thinking about summer and camp, so she wants, and she's been thinking about s'mores. So she wants to make s'more cookies. Have you guys heard of this?
No, that
So
sounds interesting.
I've actually made some more cookies and I've made some more pie. Did I send you that recipe?
Uh-uh.
It is so easy and so good. I'll send it to you when I get upstairs.
So
when I get
you're
to the
like being
kitchen.
super healthy and like, we're not making dessert tonight. And I'm like, well, we're having basically pie and cookies for dessert for dinner.
That's okay.
Like,
That sounds awesome.
That's okay. That does sound awesome.
so
Well,
yes, I'm sure they'll need to like, whatevs. Like maybe I just
Well,
won't eat a lot today.
just get your steps in. I mean, that's the thing. I think, it's all about enjoying your life and making those memories. I think that's way more important than always eating healthy. Just enjoy
Yeah.
your life, but it's
Moderation,
all about
right?
balance. Yes, you can
Moderation.
have the pie. It's fine. Just get your steps in.
I wish we were all going to be together, but we'll be
I wish
thinking
you
of
would
you.
too.
I'll Zoom you when I'm down there.
Oh,
Good.
that would be fun.
Yeah.
That would be fun. Crack
Well,
open some prosecco, maybe.
Please tune into our next podcast.
We'll see you guys next time.
Bye, girls.
Out.